Hey, what's going on, guys?
This is Danny.
And I am Dev, of course. And obviously, as usual, you guys are watching Danny Dev TV.
Today we're doing a story time. As you can see, the title is "Man on the Prowl" / "Women on the Prowl" / "Should You Accept Drinks?"
Slash.
We had went out one night and we were just observing like people, because sometimes we do that.
Yeah.
And we walked in and we saw two women or whatever. They were very close with each other.
Very close with each other.
But it was like a lobby so they were sitting at the lobby part, but you have to actually go up in the elevator to actually get to the destination of the lounge.
And just real quick, the significance of these women is like we're gonna just like kind of tell you like characters and then how they started interacting with each other throughout the night. So these two women are part of the story. But go ahead.
Yeah, and we walked in, we saw this guy. He was sitting at the bar. I guess single guy, I presume, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
And eventually they walked up. And they sat down. I think they sat down like next to us.
Yeah.
And he didn't even notice them yet. I don't believe he hadn't turned around or anything.
No, not yet. I mean, it was like a birthday party for somebody, and then so like six other women came.
Yeah, so about maybe 15 minutes passed or whatever, and the rest of the women came up, and that's when he turned around and he zoomed in. It was like almost like a computer. Yeah. He zoomed in to see like which one I'm going to talk to,
okay.
which one I'm going to zoom in on. It was almost like I guess the animal kingdom.
Yeah. It was very second nature. Like, hey, okay, boom, boom, boom. There's 10 of them here. Yeah. I'm gonna narrow it down to about three. Okay, I'm gonna take these 3, and then it was like he was like scanning, do.
So Devin noticed the next part about the young lady actually going up to the bar.
Well, okay, so for me, and this is why, because originally we were just gonna name this video "Man on the Prowl," and for me, I had to fight that because it was kind of like it can't be just "Man on the Prowl," based upon these next actions of this woman. Because for me, I think that there's like a lot that comes along. I think there are men and women who come to on the prowl at a club, lounge, or whatever for specific things that they want during that night. And for me, when she came up to the bar, to be straight honest, she wanted some free drinks. That's just what it is. And she came up to him, and the way she set it up, she was so smooth with it. Yeah. She acted as if like she was going to order drinks for herself, and then she got come on. Well, she could have been. Now, if this didn't work out, obviously she still wanted drinks, so she's gonna buy her own drinks. But the way she did is she came up, she got like real close to him. It was probably like about maybe 4 inches in between them. And she just stood up there as if she was waiting for the bartender to come over and, ask her what she want. And she glanced over at him. And obviously he's a single man. And he hey, I'm on the prowl. I'm trying to, do whatever tonight. So, hey, how you doing, lady? Blah, 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 interaction.
Wait, was this when the lady asked you, do you like cherry?
This is not about that lady who asked me, do I want drinks or anything. Or actually, that was kind of like random. This is obviously I was sitting back with you when this happened. But yeah, on that note, that was super strange. I went up there to order 2 vodka sours.
And some lady
leaned over and was like, because the bartender asked me do you want to, because he put a cherry in one of them, because he obviously looked over and saw I was sitting with Danielle, and he asked me, do I want a cherry? I'm like, yeah, I want a fucking cherry. That's how you garnish a vodka sour. And the lady gonna lean over to me all in my face, you always gotta eat the cherry. And I'm like, I don't know, that was right. It had nothing, I mean, it's kind of about the story, but not really, because this ain't even about that, but that was just like a weird, that was just, yeah. But anyway, so the lady's sitting there talking to the guy, and basically she set in motion his ability to buy her a drink. And that's how I feel when I say, it's both of them on the prowl, because she basically went up there, gave him an eye, and then when he said, hey, how you doing? Then it's kind of like, okay, game time. Her hand went on his shoulder, smile. It was like, oh, hey.
Then she got her drink, disappeared.
Yeah. No, she got 2 drinks.
Yeah, they got two drinks. Then she left and she went with the other ladies. And then maybe about, I would say, another 15 minutes, something passed by. Then all of a sudden, her friend. The friend
that she was with in the...
She's like, oh, he giving away free drinks, I guess. Right. So let me go and talk to him.
So she entertained him for a good 20, 30 minutes or so. She swapped her out, tag team, you're in, go get us some drinks too. Because she left with 2 drinks, one for her, and she gave the girl who came up next, she gave her that second drink. So the girl went up there, tagged her in, and she got also 2 drinks. And this went on throughout the duration of the nights of getting 2 drinks from this guy. And then they mingled. You know, they dance. You know, the initial friend, she was kind of like a little bit more reserved, but she was talking. But the second friend, she was turning up that whole night. She was wild. She was they had their little moments where they was dancing together. She grinding on him from behind. The other friend grinding. So they got like a little sandwich thing going on, and he having time in his life.
Yeah.
Everybody looking at him. He like, yeah, you know, and he was like so quirky too. He was like, you know, it seemed like, I don't know, it was just odd. Like, I mean, you wouldn't have thought that would have happened that night, but that's why it's men and women on the Prowl Club, because like, and when we go out, I think I already said this, but like for me, it's like I like to have fun, but for us, because of how just the people we are, we like to just observe how people interact just in public, because it's just interesting for me, you know. But I will say this: it's eventually, and to me, that's why I think it was predetermined. When they was down there, and you know, by the elevators, I think they had already kind of had a game plan of what they wanted to do that night. And
with somebody.
Yeah, they was leaving with somebody that night. And personally, I think they was like either together, like super close girlfriends, or they was either just regularly just together, period. And they found him a guy that night. He was already looking. He probably was only looking for one woman, but he ended up giving him a 2-piece. And
I was surprised.
Very surprised.
He pulled it off.
Yeah, I think he would have been happy if he would have just got a couple numbers. Mm-hmm. But he had a great time that night. He danced. Yeah. He spent a lot of money on those drinks. he spent a lot of money on those drinks. Let's get more
to the interesting part.
What?
As far as the question of the drinks.
Oh my goodness. So here we go. Of course you wanted to, let's get to the interesting part. First I'll say this. He left with both of them that night, and that's what it was. He got his. Mm-hmm. They got theirs too, because clearly they came there searching for them.
Right.
But so your point. So I would say this. Okay, so the question of the day, is it okay for women in general to accept drinks from a guy who's offering them drinks? And the second part, which is I guess the more interesting part, is it okay for a woman who's in a relationship to accept drinks from a single guy who's buying her a drink? Okay.
Obviously, who cares about the single woman that's accepting drinks?
Right, that's fine.
I mean, I'm not saying who cares, but I'm saying like that's not the interesting part. I guess one would say she's allowed to accept drinks from whoever she feels like it. Now, someone will say this: why is it okay for her to accept drinks and she has no intention on talking to them? I mean,
I think that's debatable. I think she can if he gonna keep buying those drinks. You know, I mean that's up. Cause that's up to him.
I'm just saying that's the only. I mean that's the only thing that people maybe put in question when it comes to that.
So a single woman and a single guy. Yeah. I mean that's up. That's each his own. If you don't enough keep buying her drinks, she shouldn't give you no play, and she coming up to you to get more drinks, then you the fool.
Yeah. Now, as far as you saying a woman that's in a relationship, should she accept drinks from people, basically?
No, should she accept drinks from a single guy? That's the question.
Well, we don't know if he's single or not.
Well,
a guy we don't know all. We don't know all the.
A guy who is trying to talk to you,
right?
He's giving the impression that he's single.
Okay. I mean, that's what I'm saying, because we don't know.
Look, ain't nobody trying to do all that. If he's giving off the impression that he's single, you know you're in a relationship. So should you accept those drinks?
But I mean, I think that obviously it's double standards in this world.
Get to your answer, because
no, because it's double standards. So I feel like I think that most people be true with themselves. They accept at least one drink.
What you mean? You said a woman that's in a relationship she'll accept the drink. Do you think that's okay? Do you think that's okay? Let's get to it. Do you think that it's okay?
To me, it's not a big deal.
It's not a how?
It's not a huge deal. She'll accept one drink. It's not.
So this is the problem that I have, because we've had this conversation multiple times. I guess for me it's more so of like the hypocrisy part, because it's not just this question that I'm asking. It doesn't just come with, oh well, hey, yeah, should a woman who's in a relationship accept a drink from a... No, it's the hypocrisy.
He gets in his feelings about this
because
because you always like to say, no, well, is it okay for me to buy? No,
yes, is it okay for me to buy a drink?
You know it's not okay for me to buy a drink.
Come on, man, that doesn't make sense.
Because you're taking the effort and time to come up to somebody and say, let me buy you a drink. That's
you cannot sit here and say that it's...
You took your energy to go up and talk to somebody and say that.
Yeah, let me buy you... I think y'all cool. Like, let me buy you a drink. But that's not to put this off on me. No, because that's what you're not going to do. The question was, you sitting here saying it's okay for a woman who's in a relationship to be able to accept drinks from a guy, whether he's single or playing off like he's single, whatever. But she also don't want her man to be buying drinks. How's that not hypocrisy?
It's just different. It's double standard. There's things that you can get away with that I can't. That people look at sideways and vice versa. Like, it is.
I mean, but that's bullshit, though.
Well, right. The world is bullshit.
The world is bullshit. Okay. So my thing is this. You simply saying that it is perfectly okay, perfectly acceptable, no issues at all for this man to be buying you a drink, knowing you're in a relationship. Okay, okay, let me ask you this question then. Okay, so you say you take that first drink. Mm-hmm. He buying y'all all drinks. Or even if he bought you a drink individually, you take that one drink. Okay, I take that. You got you a drink tonight. When does the drink stop?
Are you saying for me personally or
I'm answering the question at both ways. It doesn't really matter because it shouldn't matter either way.
Well, I mean, I guess you have one drink minimum for that.
One drink. So you see, this is that now we on camera. Now this is some bullshit because your first answer was until you stop drinking.
Not being sarcastic.
That was not you being sarcastic. You said until you stop drinking. That's when you stop. That's when you stop accepting the drinks, and that's bullshit. When you stop drinking, that could be 6 drinks in. Now this nigga think he got you.
I was being sarcastic.
Okay, so now she's being sarcastic. Anyway, but this is coming from the same woman who's saying that she don't want her man buy nobody no drinks. Okay, so let's
that's saying that's asinine.
How's that asinine? No, it's asinine to sit here and think that it's okay for a woman who in a relationship.
No. I mean, you literally taking money out from like you literally like that doesn't.
You taking money out his pocket, knowing damn well you ain't gonna talk to this man. Shouldn't be. I mean, I'm just simply saying it does. It should. How does that doesn't make sense? Okay, so let's switch it and put the shoe all the way on the other foot and simply.
That's because we shouldn't accept anything free from anybody.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't take nothing. Nothing. Don't take nothing free from nobody ever, including drinks. If you're in a relationship, don't take no free shit from nobody. That's not crazy. It's crazy to say that, hey, I'm a single woman, and I mean, I'm a woman. I'm a woman in a relationship, and it's okay for me to buy drinks or accept drinks. I mean, from a guy who is single, but I don't want my man buying drinks for nobody.
I just feel like people, it's not as big of a deal, and we can sit here and say it. I feel like most people would say that it's not as big of a deal as it is as your. As a man actually taking money and buying another woman a drink.
Okay, so is it okay for a woman to buy me a drink? I'm in a relationship. She's single, but she buying me a drink. Go ahead and lie.
No.
Go ahead and lie.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying no. I'm choosing my words. Why? What I'm saying is no. I'm gonna say no, and this is what I'm gonna say because it takes a lot for a woman to go up into a man.
Lies.
No, it's not lies. It's not lies. It takes a lot for her to come up anyways. I mean, she's very interested in you. So you knowing that this woman is so very interested in you, gonna accept a drink?
Okay, so first off, I just want to point out the very obvious hypocrisy times 10 that she. So not only that, can I not buy a drink for nobody? She can accept drinks from single guys.
You can do what you want to do.
Married guys and cheating. Whoever, it don't even really matter. You can do drinks.
You can do whatever. Don't get it twisted. You can do whatever you want to do. That's just consequences of things that people do.
For a single woman buying me a drink. So while you over there on the other side of the club, somebody just happened to buy you a drink. Oh, hey.
I mean, this is all. I'm number one. I haven't accepted a drink. I don't know how long, so I'm not. So
okay. So no. This is all hypothetical. Okay, so
no, it is.
It's hypothetical. All I'm simply saying is how does it make any sense? It sounds crazy. I know it has to sound crazy to the audience.
Not to a lot of people. It does.
Did you sitting here saying it is okay for me to accept drinks from a guy who's in a relationship, or I mean, a guy who is single, but the shoe is reversed, and you saying that a single woman cannot buy me a drink?
No.
So she can't buy me a drink. I can't buy
nobody
no
did happen
drinks.
to you. You told me that a long time ago, and it actually did happen to you, and she wanted to talk to you. And she really wants to talk to you.
Okay, great.
So no. So it's a different it's different. It's different.
But that's okay.
And you actually told me you actually accepted a drink from someone. So you actually
I accepted a drink because it was a free drink.
So you did.
It's a free drink.
I haven't done that.
That was we've been together for 10 years, and that was like 9 years ago.
No,
like get out of here.
I haven't done that. So that's what I'm saying. Like
you ain't never accepted a drink from no guys. Or are we gonna sit here and tell these lies?
I mean, what
you might want to tread lightly on that one because that is.
No. So what I'm saying
is I had receipts. No, you want to do that? Do you want to do that? Look, don't do that. We both accepted drinks from opposite people while we were in relationships, and we took those free drinks. We'll just leave it at that. Like, are you serious? That is bullshit. But you don't want me buying nobody no drink. You full of shit. Anyway,
yeah, because you buy everybody a drink.
Well, okay, you saying that they buying. I mean, it's not about buying everybody a drink. It's simply saying that, hey, if y'all cool,
you actually upset when you drink, you buy everybody a drink. So that's the thing. Like that's just. I mean,
so you're looking at it from a financial responsibility. Like I don't want you splurge your money on these bitches. I mean, on these women. Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta edit that out.
Well, I gotta edit nothing out. It's just like when I say it, I'm not saying it in a derogatory way. I'm just saying just in general, women, whatever, blah blah. It's not disparaging nobody. Who cares? Like I'm grown. Say the fuck I want to say.
No, you have to edit that out for another reason.
For what reason? No, I mean no. You don't have to whisper that because it's not that deep.
Well, I'm just saying, but that's not everybody's business.
I know, but they're not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not going to get nobody.
Okay, that's fine.
Whatever. So yeah.
I'm just saying, just watch it.
Yeah. So I can say bitches because I will say bitches, and that's not going to have anything. So yeah,
that's fine.
Okay, so because that's not going to stop the process. Okay. Like I can't believe this is like, oh yeah, like that's going to really stop something.
Okay. What? You getting a little too amped. You get a little too amped about this topic.
Because you sit here and you be full of shit, man. Because that irritates me that you sit here and think that is normal thinking that a woman who's in a relationship can accept drinks, but a guy who's in a relationship, not only can he not accept drinks either, but he also can't buy drinks. So
that's just what it is. That's how the world is set up.
Nah,
okay, so you don't think that there's things that you do that there's literally things that you do.
No, I'm not saying there aren't double standards.
So apply that to everything. Keep the same energy with everything. Then if that's the case.
So now you going off on other shit.
No, I'm not going off on other things.
Okay,
no, I'm not going off on other things. But so is it okay? So you saying the gender thing? So is it okay for you to accept a drink from whoever? Then I mean, like so would you accept a drink from whoever, or you buy it store so you accept drinks from?
What you mean with that?
Like, would you accept a drink from just women, or what? What would you accept drinks from?
Well, I'm heterosexual. If that's where we're going with that conversation, I'm heterosexual. I'm not exactly sure if you can say the same if we're gonna go there with it. So if somebody's gonna be buying me drinks, it would usually be
I'm just trying to see who all buying you drinks.
Well, I know who buying me drinks. I don't know who the fuck buying you drinks. So, teach his own, I don't care about nobody's sexual orientation, blah, blah, blah. But we talking about me.
But I'm saying, you said that men should be able to accept drinks from whoever and whatever. So I'm just saying, do it matter? You getting a free drink, right? Do it matter?
Now, if look, no, that's fair. I would say, okay. Anyway.
Well, I guess that's it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and cheers.
Cheers.